Welcome to Rhema Moment with Pastor Austin. Today I'm going to talk to you on something very important. Ignore criticism. The book of Matthew chapter 11 and verse 16. It says, "But whereunto shall we liken these generations? It is like unto children sitting in the market and calling unto their fellows, and saying, We have piped unto you, and ye have danced not. Yet we have mourned unto you, and yet you have not lamented. For John the Baptist came neither eating nor drinking, and they say he hath a devil. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, Behold, a gluttonous and a winebibber, a friend of publicans and sinners." He says, "But wisdom is justified of our children." One thing I want you to know is this: when you begin to make a mark in the things of God, when you begin to make progress, you are going to attract critics. And one thing is clear: ignore criticism, because criticisms are distractions from the devil to break your focus. And most times when you are criticized, it's not about what you do primarily, but about who you stand for. Jesus said when John the Baptist came, he didn't eat or drink. They said he had a demon. And when he came and he was friendly with everybody, they said no, he's a glutton, he's a wine bibber. So the implication of that is this: whatever you do, people will talk. Whatever you do, people will definitely criticize you. So it is important that you keep forging ahead. Many people criticize pastors today for having mega churches, for having private jets and some other things. You would have thought that if they didn't have those things, then there will be no criticism, or so you think. But you see, in the scriptures, the apostles were criticized. They didn't have big churches, they didn't have private jets, but they were criticized nonetheless. That's why Jesus said, if the world hates me, they would also hate you. So the criticism is not about you primarily, it's about the person you stand for, and that is Jesus. So as you grow in life, you must learn to develop a thick skin to criticism, and a tender heart towards God. When you do that, you realize that you keep forging ahead despite the distractions that the devil keeps throwing at you. And it's a sign that you are making progress, because when you are on top, you become the topic. Till I see you next week. God bless you.